Hey there, everyone. Welcome to JW Kids Online. And in the last couple of months, we've been talking about learning from, maybe even shaking our heads at the nation of Israel right after they were rescued from slavery in Egypt by God, who used Moses to do it. But you know what? Before they'd been rescued from slavery, the people of Israel had no idea who God was. All they knew was being treated horribly by Egyptian leaders in the name of their gods. So I'm guessing it was probably kind of scary to trust and follow God because they didn't know him. They saw so many amazing things that God did for them. But as we have seen, they didn't always trust God or Moses. Trust can be difficult sometimes. I mean, I remember when my son was little, he would jump off the top bunk and let me catch him. I mean, he had this absolute trust that his dad, me, would catch him. And we tried recreating that in the backyard last year. I mean, here, take a look. So here he is, getting ready to jump. It's all right, Rowan. I got you. Don't worry. Of course, now I'm starting to wonder if we should really be doing this. Oh! Yep, bad idea. I guess I'm not strong enough to catch my son anymore. Speaking of being strong enough, it's game time. Hey everyone, welcome to our super fun, exciting game called Fall Apples. It's the fall. We love apples. We have two contestants with us, Miss Amanda and Miss Shasta. Hey everyone, how are you two doing?
Great, doing great.
Ready to win. Are you all excited?
Yeah.
Here's how we play the game. As you can see, we have 2 bags of apples. We have 2 bowls. This is a test of strength. God told Joshua, have strength. So that's what we're going to do here. This is what's going to happen, ladies. I'm going to have you each grab a bowl, and you're going to hold it over the table like that. And I need your elbows over the table, okay? So I have trivia questions, just like a whole bunch of trivia questions here. I will ask a question. And if they get it right, great, I go to the next person. If they get it wrong, take one of these apples, put it in their bowls.
I should probably use my right hand too. That's my dominant hand. It's stronger.
Okay, this will be fun. Elbows up, gotta keep watch. Miss Anna is off here. She's gonna tell me if an elbow hits the table. All right, thank you very much. Miss Shasta. There we go. Now I can read. What is geomelophagia? Is it the desire for your house to face south? Or is it the urge to eat raw potatoes?
Yep, that's it. Eat raw potatoes.
Eat raw potatoes, you're right. Good job. Okay, Miss Amanda, how many letters is the longest word in the English language? Is it 1,391 letters? Or is it 189,819 letters?
A.
A? I'm sorry, you get an apple. Yep, apparently there is a word that is over 189,000 letters long. Miss Shasta, if there was a hole that reached the center of the earth and you fell into it, how long would it take you to fall to the middle? 19 minutes or 2 hours?
Oh my, 19 minutes.
19 minutes is correct. Miss Shasta's off to a great start. Miss Amanda, on average, which weighs more, the tongue from a blue whale or an adult elephant?
The tongue from a blue whale.
Adult elephant. There's an apple. Miss Shasta, which of these was invented first, matches or lighters?
Matches.
Lighters.
Whoa!
Ironically, I'm not making this bowl lighter. There you go. Enjoy that apple. Whoa, and they kind of roll around. This is fun.
It's harder than it looks.
Yeah.
It's harder than it looks.
Miss Shasta, what did people used to say when getting their picture taken before we always said cheese? Was it trees or prunes?
Trees.
Prunes! I just imagine all these old-timey
Prunes
pictures.
or some mouth.
Yeah. Prunes.
It's getting heavy.
No,
it's not.
What kind of vehicle did former President Lyndon B. Johnson own? Was it a water surfing car or an Oscar Mayer Wienermobile?
Oscar Mayer Wienermobile.
Water surfing car. Here's your apple. Oh, they are getting close.
Can I switch arms?
No, you may not.
I'm not as physically strong as I am emotionally strong.
What is a bunch of bananas called? Is it a family or is it a hand?
A family.
It is a hand.
Oh my goodness.
A hand of bananas. What color are sunsets on Mars? Green or blue?
Green.
Blue.
Ah!
When Frank Epperson accidentally invented the popsicle, how old was he? 11 or 92?
92.
11.
Ah!
No.
Ah! Ah!
No.
What is an actual competition in Berlin, Germany? Aggressive sitting or petulant bread making?
Bread making.
No, it's aggressive sitting.
No.
Yes, it is.
Ah!
Rice Krispies has Snap, Crackle, and Pop. For a little while, they had a fourth brother. What was his name? Pow or Pep?
Pep.
Pow.
Ah!
Oh, that hurt. About how many times per second does a honeybee flap its wings? 170 or 230?
230.
Correct.
Oh, Shasta.
Okay.
Oh!
I touched the table.
Thank goodness.
I think I'm gonna have surgery now.
Oh. I'm sorry if the game has lasting effects on your arm. Thank you so much for playing. Miss Amanda, you are the winner. Miss Shasta, way to go. You two lasted a long time. I have a prize for both of you.
Good game. My arm hurts.
Something to go with your apples. You both win. Caramel dip for your apples. You are welcome.
Thanks, Mr. Nate.
You are welcome. It is fall. Caramel apples are the best. Thank you, Miss Shasta, Amanda.
Mr. Nate.
Let's go back to the lesson right now. Thanks, Miss Amanda. Thanks, Miss Shasta. That was a fun game. You two held those apples up in the air, I think, way longer than I could have. You're both really strong. Thank you so much for playing. It was fun. All right, back to the lesson. You remember how Moses has been leading the people of Israel around on their way to the land that God had promised them? And, just to remind you, God made this promise to them way back before any of them had even been born. So, yeah, they've been wandering for 40 years in the desert, and now they are finally on the doorstep of this promised land. Moses was their leader, and he stayed faithful to God when things were hard and when God showed his amazing power. But now, sadly, Moses has died. But his assistant, Joshua, has now become the leader of the Israelites. Israel had to learn how to obey the authority of someone new, and that can really be tough. But God chose Joshua to be the one who would actually lead the nation of Israel into their new home. And you know what? I bet Joshua probably felt the pressure of stepping in and being the new leader of over 2 million people. But Joshua knew God, and God told Joshua not to be afraid, but to be strong and courageous, because God would always be with him. Grab your Bibles, because Miss Anna has more.
Hey friends, I am so glad to be here with you today. We left off with the Israelites wandering through the desert for 40 years. And after this 40 years, all of the old generation had passed away, and the new generation had risen up. And Moses, the main leader of the Israelites, the guy we've been talking about this whole time, he had also passed away. But before he passed, he told Joshua, one of the guys from last week, that he, once again Joshua, was going to be the new leader of Israel. And man, that's a whole lot to live up to. You see, Moses was a great leader. He listened to God, and he wasn't in it for the glory or for the popularity, but he just wanted God to be at the center. And not only that, but he loved the people of Israel. And I bet Joshua was a little bit intimidated by having to follow that up. It can be scary to be the one in charge. Everyone is trusting you and hoping that you know what you're doing. Have you ever been put in charge of something? I remember my first time being put in charge of something. It was a huge ministry project. It was a Thanksgiving day where we were gonna go out to help homeless people and feed them meals and do some work projects. And it was a lot of planning and details, but it was also a lot of fun. I was excited to be a part of it, but I had never done anything like that before, and I felt super unqualified. And I felt like there was no way that I would be able to pull this off. But I was not alone. God was with me. And luckily for me, God wanted this whole shebang to happen way more than I did. So I walked in obedience and did everything that he called me to do. And then he met me and did everything I couldn't do. He kept his promise and stuck with me through it all. God also promised Israel and Moses that he would never leave them or forsake them. And when Joshua took over, God promised him the same thing. God said, "I will not leave you or forsake you. Be strong and courageous. Do not be frightened and do not be dismayed, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go." This is one of those scriptures that just makes my heart happy. is because it's not just a promise to Joshua or to Israel or even to someone else. It's a promise to you and it's a promise to me. The God that led his people to the beautiful land of good things is the same God that is leading us and guiding us to relationship with him. Life can be tough. There are many things that can make us feel tired and sad and angry. But through all of that, God is with us, and he wants to lead us to a good place, a place with joy and peace. He will never leave you or give up on you. I have a challenge for you today. You see, God is so good, and it just makes me want to tell everybody. See, God also wants us to share who he is with other people. Who is one person that you can share this lesson with? Maybe it's a friend at school, or your sibling, or even your teacher. You can let them know that Jesus is not going to give up on them, and that he loves them so much that he gave everything he had to be with them. We are so blessed to have such a good and wonderful God that will never leave us and never, ever, 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 ever give up on us. Thank you, Lord, for being that way. So, Mr. Nate, in my lesson, I asked the friends if there was anything that they'd ever been put in charge of.
Sure.
What is something that you've been put in charge of?
How about I answer it this way? Because it can be scary. Like you're in charge of people, and yeah, it comes down to you. One thing I have learned about being a leader, though, being in that position, is to take care of the people that are working with you, because they are really like the most important thing. The work will get done. Everything will be fine there. You don't need to stress about that. But I used to work with someone who was who led us. That I think I learned how to be a leader from her, because she was just always making sure that we were okay. Like if we needed something, she was just wanted to talk it through and was always there ready to just help you, not be like the bossy boss that pushed you or anything like that. She was an actual leader where she was going forward and bringing you with her. Because I've worked for people who are like bossy bosses, like they think being a leader means yelling at you and telling you you're doing it wrong and all that. But she was not at all. She was always encouraging, always there to support you. And yeah, she did need the work done. She needed you to do your job. It was much easier to do my job knowing that my leader had my back and was there to support me and help me and all that. So it was just wonderful. I think I've taken that whenever I've been in any kind of leadership position. I've remembered all that. So I think that was very important. Another thing that is very important are the Devos. Here they are. Here is the link to the Devo. Find that Devo. I'm trying to copy Miss Anna here. What are we doing? Your lead.
Find that Devo. Go look it up with your family and go do it with your parents because they love you and want to learn with you.
And if you want to go back and watch some previous JW Kids online videos, boom, there is the link right there. We are both pointing at it right now. You can find that link. You can go to it. You can watch some JW Kids online videos. We got a whole bunch of them. They are there, ready for you, and we will see you
next week.
Hey!
Right this time. See y'all.